I'm going to create a campaign from scratch. I'm starting by going into the campaign group, and there I can click create campaign. It will give me an option what type of objective I want. Most of the time it's going to be website visit. So I'm going to click this one. It's going to give me an option to go with accelerated or classic. We're never going with accelerated, so it should be a classic one. Next, it's going to give me some options. I'm first and foremost going to select a name for the campaign. The naming convention is already given, so I'm just going to set this up. We're going to target companies in the Czech Republic. We're going to do video ads, and the job title is going to be a social media manager. So as mentioned, objective is website visit. Location is Czech Republic, which is Czechia. Now the first checkpoint is, there are 3 checkpoints you have to absolutely make sure they're clicked. First, location is not recent or permanent, it's always permanent. Second, enable audience expansion, a bit lower, always on click. And a bit lower, LinkedIn or LinkedIn Audience Network, both, always on click LinkedIn Audience Network. These are the 3 things that we always have to keep an eye on. This is a checklist that is fairly short. So for next step, I'm gonna select videos because videos are the ones that I want. Job function, there's already some targeting set up for some reason. I have the option here to select Czech or English as a language for Czechia, but we're sticking with English. Most of the time it's gonna be English. Job functions, I'm gonna unclick the ones that are here. So how I do the targeting is actually happening here. I'm gonna click narrow the targeting. I'm gonna select one of these. This is where I select who is gonna see the ads. And at this time I want to be social media marketers. So I'm gonna select job experience, job title, and I'm gonna select social marketer or manager, social media. It's going to give me some examples. At some point, it's already going to give me suggestions what else I could add here. Some of them are not going to be on this list. So, but in any case, I want social to be part of it. So I'm going to click the ones that are given to me. There's some overlap, so it doesn't mean that if you're selecting social media strategist or social media marketer, they might be already included in the social media marketer. So I'm going to select these. Select the consultant. So I'm more fairly sure this is going to be a well-targeted campaign. Alright, I'm selected enable. I can also exclude people, so I don't want people who are working alone. Let's say a company size is myself only. So I don't want freelancing social media managers. So I'm gonna exclude them. I can see this is job titles I want to target. These are the people I don't want to be part of the audience. Add formatted video, which we already selected. There's a URL tracking template that we're going to add. And we have a template for this one. It's something that we will cover at a later point, but in most cases this is something very useful. We just changed the name of the campaign, the UTM campaign, to the current name of the campaign. Placement, LinkedIn Audience Network unclicked. We always use a daily budget that is typically, there should be a minimum of 10 euros. They are not going to let us go lower. Start date immediate, so we're not typically changing this one. And bidding option, we almost always select manual bidding without enhanced clicks. So this is a cost per click bid. We're going to select, let's say 1.5. Once the campaign runs, we see if this is too much, we're showing up too frequently, or it's too low, we're not showing it up enough. And this is a conversion that we're not going to cover at this point, but we're practically done. So the campaign is ready to run. The only other thing that it needs is an ad. So once the ad is added, we can run a campaign. I'm just going to select one ad randomly from this list. So we have an ad. You can see that the UTM campaign is also added here. So this is the link. Once we click on it, this is going to show up, so it seems to be fine. And I click next. It's going to give me an overview, which I can view. I'm going to click launch campaign. At that point, the campaign is already launched.